don't know what just happened there, but it started. All right, my people, good evening, good evening, good evening. All right, so I am back, guys. I am back, and tonight I just want to give a quick update on our Blessing Soup kitchen. As you notice, Miss Bev is back in. She's back at home, guys. I'm home. But so today I was just sleeping. I was just so tired. But I'm up and just wanted to talk to us a little bit. If you haven't subscribed to the channel as yet, please remember to do so. Show Miss Bev some love, people. Show Miss Bev some love. When you give me love, I can also give unconditional love to others. So please give me some love, because I don't keep the love for myself. I do share it. For those of you who have subscribed and has been with me, again, you know that I respect and appreciate every single one of you. And so just continue to be here, be present with Miss Bev, watching the videos, liking the videos, sharing them out, and leaving me those beautiful comments. Thank you, guys. Tonight I shared out some information from my analytics with my WhatsApp people. Quite interesting. And as I always say, it only takes one. In life, everything that goes on around us just takes one. If you're a gambler, it just takes one big chance to hit something great. If you are a producer of videos or music or whatever it is, just take that one to make that big hit and to put you in that good place. So guys, it just takes one. Just keep on fighting, keep on supporting, keep on sharing the videos, and so that in time, you know, something great will come of it. So as I said, our meeting up, it was Bev Brown, the manager for the soup kitchen, myself, the director, and Sister Dawkins, who is the assistant manager. Things are happening in that small space, and tonight I just wanted to let us know what our next things will be and how things are going. Also, again, want to mention little Kayla. Kayla is only 7. She lost her mom, and I remembered, if you remember well, her mom was that lady that Bev Brown promoted, that her daughter passed away and she couldn't afford to bury her. So she paid half the money to the funeral home, couldn't come up with the rest of it, and so her daughter took for a long time before she was buried. So let us keep this little girl in prayer. Her name is Kayla. And I want to just do something on behalf of the MVP family for her. I actually, tonight, my brother started the contributions with bringing in some rice. I want to send food stuff for the family who has now taken over to help support this young girl. A very bright little girl, a very smart little girl, very loving. Such a loving, she calls me grandma. And she just loves on me so much, like hugging and, you know. And so we know that for somebody to have lost both parents and has to depend on others, there's no family to help. She has to depend on total strangers, which we're not going to call ourselves strangers anymore, because Christ has suffered these little kids to come to him. And if he tells us to take care of the needy, take care of the sick, take care of those in jail, take care of the motherless and the fatherless, it's our job, guys, to make sure that the motherless, the fatherless, she's both, and the widows, that they are taken care of. So I am asking that if you can contribute something through the GoFundMe, do it. I promised to set up a GoFundMe for Sister Dawkins so that funds will go directly to them. I didn't get to do it yet. I'm going to send these things off, and then I will be speaking with her again one-on-one, and to make sure that they're ready for that. It's not, apart from the barrel that I'm shipping now, I have a lot of pencils, I have a lot of color paper, because she likes to draw. She draws beautifully. So I'm sending all of those things. I have stuff here that I'm going to be sending down to support her and also to get her cereal, her, shampoo for her hair. And I'm not saying that these things are not in Jamaica, but the thing about when you ship a barrel and it might cost you $1,000 to do. Jamaica is expensive. Let me tell you that. Don't sit here and think that, oh, they can get it in Jamaica. It is still cheaper to me to pack these things and send them if you can afford to do so. Because even if you send the cash, it's not going to purchase as much as what you can stuff in a barrel to send down. So if you can support me, guys, put away a little something, a little $20 to the GoFundMe, $30, $5, whatever comes, I will use it to help. She asked for a tablet, and so I want to make sure that she gets that tablet. And from being there, she's getting some things, but there's still a lot. A growing child needs food. She needs food. She needs food. So her cereal, her milk, and some things that will help to support the family so the stress doesn't become overwhelming. It's one thing to sacrifice to take care of your own, but let us remember that when it's somebody else, that it becomes sometimes it hits you quicker. The overwhelming feelings hits you quicker than if it was your own. With your own, you want to say, I'm going to go out and get this done. I'm going to make sure, I sacrifice this. But when it's not your own flesh and blood, it's a little bit more technical. So we want to make sure that we remember Kayla. And again, I will drop the GoFundMe link. And whatever you send, I will make sure to make sure it goes to good use. So we get soap, we get stuff that can, toothpaste, deodorants, we can get those things in abundance, in a bulk form that it can last her for a while. So with that said, let's just jump right into the Blessing Soup Kitchen. So as we met, the last thing we did before we left was to pray together. But before we prayed, we talked about the soup kitchen again in a bigger scope and what the plans would be. So again, we started out with about 19 people, feeding them. They got breakfast, they got dinner. We didn't do lunches. They got 2 hot meals 3 days per week. We're continuing that going forward. And we have Mr. Stewart, who he comes up, he eats his meal, and he helps to distribute the others. There are some people who are so far away, it was so hard to reach them because we were using the car. We had a car to borrow, but then Bobby is working in Montego Bay, so that just got wiped out. So any delivery is by foot. So some people kind of just not there anymore because Bev Brown can manage to carry food 3 times a week, twice a day to reach them there. But Mr. Stewart is very helpful. So we are supplying food to 9 people right now. 9 people are eating breakfast and dinner from the Blessing Soup Kitchen. We have 5 people who passed away, who are recipients. We had Lester, remember Lester and Pammy, the husband and wife, and Lester was, he passed away. We have Bashment, which is Shelley, the mentally had mental health issues, also was HIV positive, and all of that was going on with her. She passed away. We have Mr. Brown, who died. We have Sister Gordon, who died, and we have Marlene, who died. So all of those, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who died. And then we have 2 people. We have Pammy, which was Lester's wife. Her family moved her from where they were living, and the family has intervened and is now helping her because she's far away. There's no way we could continue feeding her. And we have a Desna. Desna's family started taking care of Desna. So far we have 9 still dependent on us, and we're thankful that we're still able to provide for them. I want to give a big shout out right at this moment to Lady K from the UK, who has been consistent with supporting the going-ons for the soup kitchen. Thank you, Lady K. Your contribution has been very helpful, and it goes through the GoFundMe, comes to my account. Again, GoFundMe takes a percentage, and so when it comes to my account, if she sends 200, it becomes 190, maybe $93 or so, but every penny goes to the soup kitchen. Then our plan for December, I'm hoping that I will be present during that time down there. The plan is for the holiday, to do some bags, some gift bags, and in there we're going to put toothpaste, toothbrushes, bath soaps, maybe a bottle of shampoo, different things, some underwear, some t-shirts, things like those. We know that Mass Enos is now going to church. He's baptized and going to church. So little, undershirts are probably, couple regular shirts. I don't know if I should do personalize some t-shirts. I don't know yet. I don't know if that's something we should do and add one to the bags. But we want to do some gift bags with some goodies in them, some snacks probably, some stuff for them to have it. So we want to do that. And for Christmas, they want to do, when we hand out the bags, we'll cook their dinner and bag it, put them in container, in, box dinners. That's what we plan that we'll do for December, for the holidays during December. So I'm looking forward to hoping that I can be there. I'd like to be there. And so we'll get that done for them. As we said, if people had choices, I guarantee you nobody would pick up being poor. I don't care how we look at it and say, oh, I'd rather be poor than rich and go through. But nobody can. It's a tough go. It's a tough go. If you just imagine in the heat. I was down in Jamaica, and let me tell you something. When the nighttime comes and that heat comes down, it is a lot to deal with. And just imagine you're living in a home that is pure zinc above your head, and that heat is blaring down. It has to be torture. It's tough. It is tough. And so if we can ease the burden of one of these people, they're not worse off than anybody. Their hearts beat like our hearts beat. When they're hungry, they need food in order to survive, in order to nourish their bodies. They drink water just like we do when they're thirsty. If you hit them, they're going to feel pain. So they're human beings like us. And so I say, because we're able to do a little bit more, then let us not forget to reach out and touch someone with something, just to make their lives a little bit more comfortable. I know they tolerate it and they don't complain, but my God, it is tough. So that's where we are right now. And I say that I enjoyed my vacation to the fullest. It was a great experience. I'm telling you, there were so many times, so often when you just see that God was right there in the midst of everything. It was awesome. It was truly awesome. There's so much I could say right now, but it was awesome. The observing, the conversation, the listening, the sharing, the singing. Oh my God, that house was so filled with singing. It was just super awesome. And Bev Brown, who provides the meal, let me tell you something, guys. I know you might say this is weird, but one of the things that excites me, if I'm in close proximity, like where my bedroom was and where her bathroom was, because her bathroom was like the community bathroom, so visitors were there, that's the bathroom they would have used, but she has an entrance from her room that she stayed in into the bathroom. You know how beautiful it sounded for me to hear the toilet flushed and then hear the running water in the basin washing hands. That did a lot for me, guys. And you might say that's weird. What's wrong with you? But for me, a lot of times people understand when you prepare people's food, I like cleanliness. I like cleanliness. And if I hear you washing your hands after you use the bathroom, that's a big, big, like a good thing for me, you know. So I was very impressed about, she's taking care of people's food. I I wasn't so like around her that much to know how she did things or whatever the case was. But I felt so good to see how she does things. Not knowing that I'm observing, I wasn't there to do all of that, but in the midst of us being together, it was a good moment to feel good that the person who is making the meals for these people is herself a very clean and decent person. So I encourage her. She will be going to get her food permit. So she'll work on that next week. So that we have a free and clear as we continue to prepare the food for these people. Just as you see her is who she is, you know. Just as you see her, that's how she is. Hardworking, regardless of her, acid reflux, stomach, and all the other little ailments. I said, put it in your head that you're going to be all right. Don't delve on it, because when you do, it becomes a bigger issue. So our meeting was great, guys. It was great. Perfection, there's no perfection anywhere. But let me tell you, when it comes to humanity, when it comes to community service, I think we three, that's something that's in our blood. It's in our vein. And that's something that we talk about and what we enjoy doing. So God be praised. And wherever you are, the little you can do, just do it. Just do it. It only takes a spark. Just a little spark to get that fire going. And soon all those around can just be warmed up to its glowing. And that is how God's love is. That is what God wants us to do, to just start the little spark. And so those around us, those who are hungry, will be fed. Those who are naked will be clothed. And those who are struggling will get some relief. So again, guys, if you are new here, welcome to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed as yet, please subscribe to the channel and help Miss Bev get to 4,000. And at the same time as you're looking out for Miss Bev, please continue to support Life with Bev Brown so that she will get to her 1,000 or over. It's not far, guys. Just go over there and hit that subscribe button. Take her, surprise her. Let her wake up and see that she's at 1,000 plus subscribers. Put her over the top, guys, and give her a little bit more. So when YouTube do their thing, they can see that she's solid and she won't have to lose subscribers. And when you subscribe, guys, just stay. Just stay. Sometimes you get the notifications, and if you're busy, it's okay to just push it aside until you get a chance to watch. But please support her. She deserves it. I've been in her company. She got the break, and let me tell you, she really deserves the support necessary. Sister K Dawkins, Jamaica K Lifestyle. Totally awesome human being. I'm telling you, never a frown, never a complaint, never I'm tired of this or guys, it was like we were just meant to be a team. And so I'm just praying to God that, I'm not going to brag on things because God doesn't like bragging. I'm just going to stay humble and just ask God to continue to lift us up as we do the service He asks us to do. So please go over to Jamaica K Lifestyle and show her some love too, guys. Show her some love. She's a social worker by trade and very involved in the church and with the young people especially. Show her some love. She deserves it. Little J Plays, go over, show us some love. Trending Live, guys, if you haven't subscribed to that channel, please go over there. You know, happy I am when I get over to some of the channels that I go over to Trending Live, and Trending should really does a great job promoting people, their videos. Just drop your link, and those who are there and have not subscribed, they will go and subscribe to the channel. And so I appreciate that. I don't know how to do the bot, that thing that will just pull up the channels as soon as you type a keyword. It gets your link, and it has it there rotating. But she has it, and the J Jordan has it, and they really and truly, you go in, you support them by going in, liking their video too, watching their videos, and subscribing to the channel. So it's each one helping one. It's not a one-sided thing where they're helping us and we're not. We need to help them as much as they're helping us. So guys, go over there, support. If you have a channel and you haven't gone over in Trending Live TV, please go over there, drop the link, subscribe to her channel, like her videos, and you will get some, I think, some notice, right? And we'll probably get a sub or two or more, And so let us each one helps one, because none of us are islands. Each one as a brother, each one as a friend. Make it a great night by choice, my people. Make it a great night by choice. I am home. I am happy. I am thankful. I'm so thankful my brother is here. And listen, tonight he was singing, "Be not dismayed, whatever betides, God will take care of you." And I started singing it too. And then he got some things done. And he came over and he said something to me, and I said, "What?" I said, "I have an empty purse." And after a while, he came over and he just gave me two monies and said, "No, your purse shouldn't be empty." And we sing and we sing. I was at the computer because I was just sleeping. And I was singing, and he's whistling, I'm singing, and he's singing, I'm whistling. And then he just came over and laid his hands on my shoulder. He says, "My sister, God will take care of you." And I said, "My brother, thank you." So, life is something else. And we must encourage and support one another. We have to find a way to not feel like we're better than people. We have to find a way where we can just be able to reach out and encourage someone, uplift someone, and just give them that hope they need in order to go on. So make that your mantra, my people. Make that part of who you are, that you will lift somebody up. Don't push them down. Don't belittle them. Don't make them feel like they are dumb because they make decisions and you need to tell them what they need to do instead of listening to them and respecting their decision. And if it doesn't work out, don't walk away and say, "Me to tell you," but say, "I'm here. I am here." Go in grace. God loves you, and Miss Bev loves you too. So take good care of yourselves and take care of those around you.